Hello you guys and welcome back. I thought today we're just gonna sit down, have a little catch up. It's been a while since I've done like a Q&A style video, so I thought let's catch up. It's almost the end of the year, which is crazy, so I've got all the questions on my phone. And can I just say, doing these Q&A videos with a camera that is not my phone is so much easier, because before I had to write them all down and do whatever, but now I can just set my camera up and straight away look on my phone to get the questions, which is so much easier. But let's get straight into it. The first question that I always receive is, how did me and my husband meet? And I feel like I've told the story so many times, but I still get the question so often, and I'm really sorry, but it's not that exciting. I basically got my first job at a fast food place here in Australia called Revert, and he was also working there at the time. We started talking there, and one thing led to another. We got married and now we have 2 kids. So it's really not that exciting at all. I wish I had a better story that, oh my goodness, I was traveling and he was there and whatever, but no, quite literally he was the one traveling here in Australia doing his study here. He had a job, I got my first job, and that's how we met. My daily routine as a mum, honestly, it changes every single day just depending on my mood, the kids' mood, the weather, what we have planned that day, if I'm going to work and they're coming with me, if they have daycare that day. It honestly really depends, and every single day is different. So, I mean, obviously the main things are always there, like we wake up, we have breakfast, we go and do something, we come back, Amira has a nap, so and so forth. At nighttime it's like bed, bath, and dinner, bed and bath. No, oh my gosh, bath, dinner, bed. Okay, we got there in the end. So those things that are like part of the everyday life, they are usually the same every single day, but actual routine wise it's different every day. What is my dream travel destination with the family? Honestly, I think I personally would love to go to Japan. I think Japan is beautiful. Never been there. I've only seen videos and photos of it, but I think I would love to bring all of us to Japan. Obviously, if we are going somewhere as a family, it is usually Pakistan, because if we're going to travel, we might as well travel to see family, if that makes sense. So sometimes I feel like, oh, if we're spending money to travel, why are we going to other places when we could be spending that money to go see family? But then also on the other hand, I'm like, we need to see different places. We can't just keep going back to the same place. So I would love to go to Japan, even like Singapore. I have no really interest in the UK. I feel like, because I think it's going to be so similar to Australia, why do I need to go? But yeah, Japan, Singapore, China. Nisa wants to go to Korea because she loves K-pop. K-pop Demon Hunter, she is obsessed. So now she tells me all the time, Mummy, let's go to Korea. So who knows? But obviously I would love to travel a lot. But with kids, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard, and I have no idea how Amira would go on a plane. I think that would be exhausting. How do I balance motherhood and making content? Honestly, it is something that I'm still trying to figure out, because I don't necessarily want my kids' faces everywhere all the time. They are kids, they deserve to have privacy. I choose to put myself out there, they don't choose to do it. Although Nisa loves to come and say, Mummy, let's make a video, Mummy, let's make a TikTok. So she likes to make the videos, but she doesn't understand who or how many people are seeing it, which is why I'm very, very picky about what I put on the internet, what I share about them. I would never share any medical things, never share any like personal like life things, whether that's like toilet training or behaviors. I would never share tantrums online, things like that. I would never ever put online, because they're going to look back in 10, 15, 20 years and be like, Mum, why did you put that on the internet for everyone to see? That's so embarrassing. So I'm very mindful when it comes to those things, and usually try to make my videos, my TikToks, whatever it may be, when either my kids are at school or sleeping or something. Like right now, Amira's having a nap. And you would never know unless I told you, because it looks empty here. Well, besides all my hijabs that are piling up here that I need to go through, and the washing that's drying, but otherwise it's quiet here. How has motherhood changed my perspective on life? Honestly, a lot. You think when you're a kid growing up and your parents is telling you, do this, do that, be careful of this, be careful of that, you think, oh my god, why are they telling me all these things? That's so annoying, I just want to do what I want to do. But when you become the parent and you are telling your kids, hey, don't do that, you're going to hurt yourself, and they're probably thinking the same that I was thinking, oh, why are they telling me that? Because they're doing it for your safety, your happiness, literally everything that comes with that. They are doing it for a reason. They're not telling you things just to tell you. So I always keep that in mind. Now it's so funny that when I look back, I'm like, oh my goodness, I gave my mum such a hard time growing up. And now that I'm a mother, I think I'm getting my payback because I'm also currently in the depths of toddlerhood and preschooler life. So my kids also don't want to listen. And that's okay, because one day they will learn that mummy is saying things for a reason. What made me even start YouTube, TikTok? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know how I actually, or like what even my first videos on TikTok are. And I could scroll back, but I cannot be bothered to scroll back through all of my videos to see like what was the first kind of things I posted. I think majority of the stuff I posted in the start were more being about a revert to Islam and being in an interracial couple, because when I was in the start of that, there was literally nothing. When I was looking, I could not find any single interracial couple. And I know a lot of people now who are like Aussies, married Pakistanis, or literally anyone else married Pakistani that isn't a Pakistani. And I think that's how I started, and then YouTube just kind of came from longer formats of TikTok, basically. If I was vlogging on TikTok, I would make a longer format for YouTube and just upload it here. But I think YouTube could possibly be my favorite, because people on TikTok, the people that comment on TikTok, are crazy, and they have a lot of opinions, let's just say that. How do I deal with negative comments? Honestly, I just kind of ignore it. I think if you are commenting that, you obviously have something going on in your life and you are really upset and angry about your life, because I would never comment some of the things that people comment on other people's videos, because I just think it's rude and disgusting. So I honestly ignore it. I never get anything like too crazy in my comments anyway, but if there is something, I just ignore it. How has my style evolved since reverting? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Even before reverting, I never really dressed too like scandalous. I was never one of those girls that was happy showing my body off. And even now I'm like, there's no need to do that. And obviously during winter I thrive. Winter is my easiest months to dress for. Summer, spring, that's where I really struggle, because trying to find modest things that are cooling and are comfortable and are practical is very hard, especially in the hotter months. Especially here in Australia, there's not a lot of options. And for someone who is like what we call plus size here in Australia, I mean, do I think I'm plus size? Absolutely not. But clothing standards, I am. It is very hard to, even modest clothes don't look modest when you are more curvy, if that makes sense. So I do really struggle, and my clothing style is still developing. I have no idea what is my style. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what is my style, what I like, what I'm comfortable in. Literally no idea. Every day it's something different. Every day I'm finding new outfits. What is my favorite abaya or modest brand? I absolutely love AXA, something AQSA. Their abayas are so beautiful. I actually just got another one. And the owner of it is she was born and raised in Dubai, but she is Pakistani and now she lives in Australia, I'm pretty sure. And she is just the sweetest girl ever, and I'm absolutely obsessed with her brand, so I will link it down below. And I'm actually doing some content with her and her abayas in the next few weeks, so that will be exciting, and I just love theirs, honestly. And then obviously my go-to is always Lam when it comes to Pakistani outfits. I've been working now with Lam for a few months, and my discount code is always valid. It's just Brookmore at checkout. It gets you 5% off. And honestly, Lam is cheap as it is, so getting an extra little discount is just fun. I will leave all that information down below as well. But yeah, those are definitely my two favorite brands. In Australia, we do not have a lot of options unless you want to pay a lot of money for modest brands. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I don't have too many other questions that come up a lot, but if you have any questions that you would like me to answer, please leave them in the comments and I can make another video, or I'll just reply back to you. But I'm gonna go finish getting ready for the day. It is literally 9:30 on Sunday morning. Amira's having a nap. I've gotten ready. I'm about to go to my mum's house to pick up Nisa, come back and get ready for the work week. I'm only working 2 days, which is lovely, but I'm starting at 7:30, which is crazy. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in another video, hopefully soon. I really want to get better at putting out regular content for YouTube. Honestly, TikTok is easy. I can put out a video very, very fast. YouTube takes a little bit more time with filming long form, editing it, uploading it, yada yada, all the things, but we are back, hopefully on a good routine, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye bye.